Well, good morning. It's an absolutely glorious morning at Gigantica. The fish have been showing all over me since it got light, and it really was only a question of time before I got a bite. And this is an ideal opportunity to show you the 3 3/4 Infinity DF going through its paces. The Infinities have been out a year now, and the 3 1/4 is without doubt the most popular one, but personally, if I had to fish with just one rod, it would be this one, because it can put the rig out with 10-pound adrenaline and a tapered Daiwa leader. It will put the rig out 140, 150 yards if you're a good caster, maybe even more. But you can still fish with it under your feet if you want, as long as you're careful. I've fished with very light leads at Wellington Country Park, fishing 15, 20 yards out, and caught very big fish in weedy conditions, and had absolutely no problems with them at all. As long as you do what I'm doing now and just keep the rod nice and high and let the rod do the work, you should have no problems. I'm just going to lead this fish in just carefully. What tends to happen in this particular swim is the fish kite right if you put too much pressure on them, and if you can just lead them in nice and carefully and try and keep them out in front of you and then away from danger. There's 3 in the Infinity DF range, all built exactly the same. So there's a 2 3/4, which is brilliant for fishing the smaller waters with smaller hooks and lighter lines. And I've used that on the underwater filming before. The 3 1/4 is obviously the best all-rounder, and I use that one for when I'm fishing sort of up to 100 yards with pinpoint accuracy. I'm using 12-pound contour fluorocarbon all the time, pretty much. And then if I know I'm going to be fishing at long range all the time, then I move over to this beast here, the 3 3/4. But all 3 have got the lovely matte finish on them. 50mm butt rings, super slim handle, and just very minute detailing to make them look as custom built as possible. And they've been very well received by the public. So if money is no object for you and you want the absolute best rod you can possibly use, get on the Infinities. Got him! Excellent. Another one tamed on the Infinities. Wicked. What a brute of a fish. This one's called bottom lobe, 46.6 this time. I caught him, I think 4 years ago at 35 pounds, so he's whacking the weight on as well. Taken at 110 yards using the 12-pound contour and that all-important 3 3/4 Infinity. Wicked.